Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Asyatul Khadijah binti Muhammad Sharif Kamal. My numbermetric is 33DPE19F1012. Today I would like to present my water filtration experiment. And firstly, I would like to share what is water filtration means. Water filtration is a general form that refers to any system or process that is used to filter out particles and pollutants from water. And for my objective for my experiment is to remove color from water, to remove objectionable taste and odor, and finally to filter out impurities from water. Okay, so now I would like to show the things that I use to filter my water. I use crushed stone, gravels, I used spun and I cut it in a circle. I will use charcoals, cotton balls, and sand. To filter my water, I will use a water bottle as my filter bag. And this water bottle, I already cut the bottom of the bottle and I put holes to the bottle's cap, and I have a stand to see the final water after the filtration is done. For water pollutant, I would use tap water and food coloring and some of food scraps. So now I will use a cloth to make a sandbag, and this cloth I will put all the edges together and I will tie this sandbag with rubber bands. This is how my sandbag looks like. This sandbag filled with sand in it. To make my water pollutant, I would like to use a tap water, and I will mix with food coloring first. And I would like to mix those food scraps in my water and mix it well. So this is how my polluted water looks like. into my water filter bag. So first of all, I would like to put cotton balls for the first layer. Then I would like to put a layer of sponge. I put this sponge only for separate the cotton balls from the third layer. For the third layer, I would like to put gravels. And for the fourth layer, I would like to put charcoals. For the fifth layer, I would like to put my sandbag. And for the last layer, I would like to put the crushed stone. So this is how my filter bank looks like after I filled all of my filter things. So now I would like to start my water filtration experiment. And first of all, I would like to put my water filter bank on the stand, which has a glass on the bottom of it. At bottom of this. And now I would like to mix this water again. Then pour my water in on the filter bank. As the water is filtering, I would like to share why I use this kind of base filter to filter my water. I used crushed stone because crushed stone is mainly to remove heavy metals and other impurities from water. And I put sandbag because sandbag, as the water flows down through the layer, the dirt and the particulate matter collect on the top of the fine sand. And the charcoal is just to remove the taste and odor from the water. And for the layer I put is just to remove the charcoal and my gravels. And the gravels is to separate is to remove suspended solid particles away from water. And lastly, I put cotton balls because it will help to keep other layer of the filter from falling out into the water. Okay, so for the first filtration, it looks like the water is still green, but then I would like to filter this water for the second time. But I will use this water and I will filter it for the second time, and let's see the result after 3 to 5 minutes. So for the first filtered water, it's still green, so I would like to filter the filtered water for the second time. But for the first one, there is no other impurities in this water, but it's just the color is not changed yet. So I would like to filter it for the second time. So let's see the result. So okay, I keep a little bit of the first filtered water to make to see the differences for from the first mixed water and the first filtered water, and for the second filtered water. So as we can see the result for the second filtration, the water is more clearer than the first filtered water. So this is how the water looks like after the second filtration, and this is more a bit clear than the first filtered water. So now I would like to filter this water for the third time. So after 3 to 5 minutes, let's see the result for the third filtered water. So after the third filtration is done, we can really see the difference between before the filtration, which the water is look more green and there is impurities in this water. Okay, and the good thing for my filtration experiment this time is for the first filtration there is no impurities, but the water is still green, but there is more lighter than the before filtration. as you guys can see the difference. And for my second filtration, absolutely there is no more impurities, because for the first filtration there is also no impurities, there is no any other substance, it's well filtered. But when we look closely, different between the water, the second one is more clearer, but it still looks a bit gray. So that is the reason why I plan to filter for the third time. And for my third filtration, the water is more clearer than the second one. This looks more like from the tap water, but it's still cannot be drink. It's not drinkable because chlorine, and there is more chlorine in the water, so that we still cannot drink those of water. We just proved as my objective. I just want to achieve to make this water there is no more impurities and to get a clear water. So I achieved my objective today. I achieved my objective to get a clean water. So this is the end of my experiment today. Assalamualaikum and thank you. Bye.